What's up, you fools? Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel, day 6 of rehearsals, the Big Five, and the home nation, Israel, rehearsing. It was Germany's turn, the last country, as a matter of fact, to rehearse last night. That means we know all of them now. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk this through. It's Sisters and their song, Sister, winning the national final. They came here and trying to impress, and we watched the rehearsals. Let's share our thoughts. I thought, so in the national final, they had the turning platform that they were walking on. They decided to go as minimalistic as humanly possible, or not humanly possible. There are a few things there that they did, but for the most part, it is a very simple staging. Both of them, starting at the end, opposite side of the stage where the bridges are, and then I think during the first chorus, I want to say they start walking towards the center, where they meet at the center of the catwalk, and that's where they spend the rest of their time. Basically, they're never actually on the actual stage, so we know. So I guess the idea is to have a lot of people around them and maybe elevate that. To me, the staging was probably too simplistic, and I don't expect anything crazy, but it seems as they'll walk down there and then they'll walk towards each other, and that's it. And the song needed a little bit more magic to really make it pop, I guess. Vocally, it sounded okay. I think there were also some notes that I was not quite comfortable with at the very beginning when they had their solo parts. Once they started singing together, it seems like their voices meshed better together at that point. But yeah, they need to focus on that as well. I'm just not a big fan of the stage. I'm not going to lie about it. It is a very simple stage. At some point, 2 words flash up on the screen: sorry and respect. And that's it. And it seems kind of random if that's all they put on there as they're walking towards one another. In the backdrop, they have all these, we assume, sisters or couples, or I don't know which one, or female friends. I don't know what there are, but they definitely have a close relationship some way or the other pop up. That's kind of a nice effect. And then at the very end, they have, again, the waterfall of fire coming down, which I don't necessarily think it's necessary, but hey, it won't hurt it or help it anyway. So let's do it. Let's have it, I guess. They did a few variations of the staging during the rehearsals where they sometimes were just looking at each other for the entire time. At some times they actually turned their backs against each other singing that, and then it turned around, looked into the audience a little bit. So I don't think the staging really adds much to the song. And yes, I assume the German team thinks this is all we need. We don't need any crazy shenanigans. We don't need a spinning platform. I thought it was lifeless is a hard word, but certainly it feels there was very little excitement or emotions in there today, at least. So I can't say I was thrilled with the staging. I was hoping for something more. Don't ask me what I was looking for. I'm not a choreographer or a stage person, but I don't think this is what I was looking for. How about you, Zach? Sean.
I've got to say, I've really missed the rotating stage, because I think that was the thing that really made it stand out in a national final. If there's a reason they can't bring it to Israel, then obviously there's a reason why they can't use it on stage today. Maybe the stage is too small, maybe there's health and safety.
Others had rotating stages, so I think they decided deliberately not to bring it.
Yeah, oh, okay. Well, if it was a creative decision, then I think personally it was the wrong decision, as harsh as that may be. This performance, it improved during the runs that we saw, but I think vocally at the start it was a little bit shaky, maybe even a bit shrill at times. Wasn't exactly kind on the ears in certain parts to me. That's just my personal opinion on that. I think the main problem I have with this staging is that just the distinct lack of energy and emotion and just any kind of feeling from it, really. I mean, there's a part where they're saying sisters and they're facing the audience, and it's just like, I know there's not a crowd there, so they can't really react with it, but it just seems so empty. There's so many parts of the staging that are empty. You've got the girls there, and don't get me wrong, they've got a brilliant chemistry with each other, and they really work well together, and I think they're doing a good job. But I think it's really just, it's an empty staging, and I don't know what they can do with it, really. I think they seem pretty settled on the idea that they've got, but I think if it stays the way that it is, I can't see Germany escaping the bottom 5 this year. We watched it maybe 3-4 times, I think, and it's just, by the end of it, I was just, where is this going? What's the direction here? And it sounds harsh, and I hate to be harsh with any country staging, so obviously they try so hard on the whole entry, but I don't know what direction they're going with this.
Yeah, I agree with you and disagree. Like, I don't know if I tried that hard, actually. It really feels to me that they were, they really thought, I think, that as simple staging would do the trick. And maybe that is the case, but the song, it does feel empty, as you said. It feels lifeless, and it's unfortunate. And we're going to withhold final judgment because maybe the second rehearsal they're going to bring up the speed, not the speed, but certainly the energy. And at some point, maybe there will also be the audience there, and that'll help as well. Because we need that sister needs to also pop more, and goes right into what I would say improve upon is the energy. That sister, that is what really popped in the national final to me. That is the moment that I get really excited, and that's this thing that we all remember when we go along walk for a beach. It's like quietly, sister. That's always you sing that, and that is the moment I didn't get here a whole lot. So I'm hoping they're going to bring that energy, and the staging is not going to change completely, so I cannot say what they should improve upon on that. I wish they would have done something different. They didn't, so what you need to rely on is that energy and fill the emptiness that we as viewers feel right now. How about you?
Well, if you ask me what they want to improve on, it's quite a lot, really. Yeah. Majority of
the biggest one.
The biggest thing, again, the lack of energy. There's no pep, or I just think, imagine this gets put between, say Iceland and Australia qualify, and Germany gets put in the middle. There's no chance on earth you're going to remember it or going to vote for it. I think it's just, you need something to grab this, because this is, it's a powerful song, it's a powerful message, and I think you need to just grab it by the balls, as it were. Yes. And just really make sure that people know that you're there. I think they had a lot of angst in the national final and sort of emotion between each other that's just not here this time. So yeah, I think it comes down to the girls. I think it comes down to the staging itself, the whole creative direction of this. I think there's a lot that can be improved, but yeah, at least if you get some of the energy back, you might have a bit more of a chance.
Yeah. There you have it. We hoping for more for the second rehearsal. Please don't be too mad at us if you don't agree. Make sure you watch that clip, though. At least you get only 30 seconds or so, but at least it gives you somewhat of an idea. Leave your thoughts below in the comments section. What do you think about the staging and the song? Would love to hear from you. We gotta move on. The day is basically over. This was the last one. Yeah. What? I'll see you all soon.